Well, it is September, and the golf tournament always indicates a milestone on the calendar as we get ready for hockey season. It kind of feels like that as General Manager Craig Conroy stops in. And Craig, maybe just first of all, kind of that feeling when you get to this time. Obviously, there's some work over the summer, but when the guys start to come back into the city and you get to see them in person, and then obviously the golf tomorrow.
Well, you just know it's going to be the golf, then it's going to be the rookie tournament, and then main camp starting. So it's exciting. I mean, it's been a long summer. Obviously, we're disappointed the way the season ended last year, and now we're back and getting ready to go. And I like it because every guy I've talked to, they got a real chip on their shoulder, and then they're ready to get this thing started.
And I know you had tons of conversations with guys over the course of the summer. I mean, what were those like as you were kind of, talking about your idea of where this direction's going and what you want this team to look like moving forward, and just sort of kind of getting a sense of where guys are at?
Yeah, I mean, guys are fired up. I mean, when you talk to them, I think they were on the ice earlier than they were the year before. The training, they really had a chip on their shoulder. They said, hey, obviously we underachieved and we have to be better. And it's just, I think they're excited. They're excited about the upcoming season. I talked to a guy like Markstrom early on. He was on the ice early. I mean, I know he was making a long trip to get to that ice with a couple other goalies. And, you could tell he's just dialed in and he's ready to get this thing started again.
What for you when you take a look now, your first off season as general manager, and just sort of what you were able to accomplish? Obviously, go through the draft and now looking ahead with the rookie camp as well. I mean, how would you kind of assess of where the group's at and what you'd like to see as we get into training camp here?
The one thing we talked about, even with Ryan and I, when we first came together, was we want to give these young guys an opportunity to make the team. We want to make it competitive, but we also want to see if they can do it. So we haven't brought in a lot of we haven't brought in any PTOs yet. We're still talking about a few names, because you're looking to always add a little bit of depth, but we also want to give these guys an opportunity to make a team. So I think when they can see that, it's going to make it that much more competitive. When there's jobs available, you want guys to come in and actually take it.
Well, and obviously there's going to be some guys who are prime candidates in what you're talking about. Walker Dewar obviously made an impact late last year, Jacob Pelche, but look at a guy like Matt Coronado goes through development camp, and we'll see him here coming up in rookie camp. But just, are you getting that kind of sense of optimism, opportunity for these guys that they will have that chance to go and grab a spot?
Yeah, I think that's the thing, especially the young guys. They're counting contracts. They're seeing who's got a one-way contract, and now they're saying, hey, you know what? There's some spots here. Now I got to do my part, make it hard on us, and come take a job. I mean, Matthew Tkachuk did it the first year. Sean Monahan did it the first year. Everyone says, well, how did they do it? Well, they just came in and played so well. Brian Burke, I remember talking about him with Monahan, and he said, we never keep, 18-year-old guys. But he played so well, he deserved it, and that's what I'm telling these guys. If you earn it and you're going to be here, if you do the work and you earned it.
In a lot of ways, it starts with this rookie camp. But for a guy like Matt Coronado, is this, kind of a head start in some ways on the veterans, get his, first few games in a rookie camp, obviously against some rivalry type competition. Is that kind of where it begins for him?
Well, it's big. I think those guys getting just kind of an extra week,
Sure.
Getting some game situations, because everyone's just skating the summer. There's no contact. There's no, and now he's going to be right in the game, right into the games, and it's going to give him that confidence going into camp. And then, as soon as you get to camp, the exhibition game starts. So I think it's great for all the young guys. They get a little step up on the, and sometimes the veterans, they ease their way into a little bit. These young guys need to show us right from day one.
And just lastly, the golf tournament, obviously huge fundraising dollars and obviously an investment to the Calgary Flames Foundation. Just how important is it? Obviously, you're going to be playing. How's the golf game and just the impact that it can make?
I have not played golf one time this summer, so whoever gets me is going to be not. Hopefully, I putt or do something well.
Yeah.
It's one of those summers where I just, with the new job, just haven't got around to it. So, it could be ugly tomorrow for me, but that's why I got a team. That's what a team's all about.
That's right. It's a scramble format.
Yeah.
Just hit a couple, right?
Exactly. Make a couple putts, hit a couple chips.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, enjoy it tomorrow, and can't wait to get things started out. Congratulations, and onward we go.
Okay. Thanks for having me.